All right, this is our second grade math lesson 5-4. Add up to subtract using an open number line. I can add up to subtract using an open number line. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's our goal. There are 50 children at the park. 28 are boys and the rest are girls. How many are girls? We don't know. It's a math mystery. How many girls are at the park? Use the open number line to solve and show your work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at 50. That is our total, our big number at 50. There's 28 boys. So I am going to go back 28. I'm first of all going to do 20 and 8. I'm going to break it apart into groups of 10 and 1s. So minus 10 is minus 20, right? I'm going to circle that to know we've done it. So 40 and 30. 50 minus 10 is 40. 40 minus 10 is 30. Now we need to minus 8. So what we could do is we could break that 8 into a 5 plus 3. And I could subtract 5. Minus 5 comes down to 25. And then 5 minus 3 is 22. So I know that 50 minus 28 boys equals 22 girls. So we're going to learn a strategy. We're used to going backwards, but we're going to be learning how to count up on an open number line when we subtract. Which sounds a little confusing that we're using addition to do subtraction problems, but it's just another strategy we can use. Okay, find 57 minus 28. You can add up from 28 to subtract. Place 28 on the number line first. So we're going to start this time with the smaller number, the one we're subtracting, and we're not going to put it at the end. We're going to put it here at the beginning and go up. You can add 2 to get 30. So right here we're adding 2 to get 30. Then add 10 and add 10 again to get to 50, and then add 7 to get to 57. Right here's our 57, okay? Add the 10s and 1s. 2 plus 10 plus 10 plus 7. Well, I know 10 plus 10 is 20, and 2 plus 7 is 9. So 20 plus 9 equals our 29. So 57 minus 28 equals 29. And you can check by adding 28 plus 29 equals 57. How can you add up to find 42 minus 17? So we're going to start at 17. Start at 17 and add up until you reach 42. Okay? We're going to go through and explain all of this. We're going to just get used to it, and we're going to practice. The secret is we need to start with the smaller number, the number that we are subtracting. And then we have to add up to our goal number of 45. We don't want to go higher than 45. We want to get right to our goal. So we're going to start at 27, and we're going to try and get to our next group of 10. So 27 plus 3 will get us to 30. Plus 10 more will get us to 40, but we don't want to go over 45. But we know that 40 plus 5 will get us to 45. And then the numbers we added at the top will go right here for us. So let's see. I'm going to go start with 10 plus 5 is 15 plus 3 is 18. So we know it's going to be 18. All right, let's do this one. Ready? Start at 39. And our goal is to get to 66, but we can't go higher than 66. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 plus 1 to get me to 40, because that's easier. And then I'm going to hop up to 60. Ready? Plus 10 to 50. Plus 10 more gets me to 60, and I need to get to 66. So I know 60 plus 6 will get me to 66. Plus 6 equals 66. Now we have to get our total. So 10 plus 10 is 20. 20 plus 6 is 26. Plus 1 more is 27. So we added 27. All right, let's get started on our independent practice. And again, we'll do a couple together, and then I'll have you pause the video and work on it independently. All right, let's go ahead and get that taped up here and ready to go. All right, independent practice. Add up to find each difference. use an open number line. So even though we know how to do it subtracting backwards on an open number line, we're going to add up. We're always going to start with the smaller number. I'm going to go ahead and underline all the numbers that we are subtracting, okay? All right, I'm going to start at 19. My goal is to get to 41. So I'm going to start by adding 1 to get to 20, because that's nice and easy for me. I need to get to 41, so I know if I add 10, that'll put me at 30. If I add another 10, that'll get me to 40, but I need to get to 41. So I'm going to need to add 1 more plus 1 to get to 41. And then I need to total up what the numbers that I put above my hops. Start with your tens first. 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 1 is 21, plus another is 22. So we know that the difference is going to be 22. All right, again, we're going to start at 34, and our goal is to get to 63. So I am going to try and get it up to the next even group of 10. Let's see, 34 plus 6 will get me to 40. Now I need to get to 63, so 40 plus 10 is 50, plus 10 is 60, and I need to get to 63, so I need to do a hop of plus 3, gets me to 63. So again, we're going to do our tens first. 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 6 is 26, plus 3 is 29. So we have a difference of 29. All right, let's start at 58 here. Our goal is to get to 83, but we can't go higher than 83. So I'm going to 52 plus what will get me to my next group of 10. 58. See, I did mental math in my head. My brain just said it. 58 plus 2 is 60. Now I need to get to 83. So 60, I'm going to do a hop here of 20 because I know that 60 plus 20 is 80. And then 80 plus 3 gets me to 83. Then I'm going to add at the top. 20. Well, look at this. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 20 is 25. So we know that our difference is 25. All right, let's come over here and take a look at this. This is 46, and I can't go higher than 74. So I want to get to the next biggest group of 10, which is going to be 50. And I'm going to need to add 4 to get up to 50. I need to get up to 74, so I'm going to do a giant hop of 20. Because I know 50 plus 20 is 70, plus 4 more to get me to 74, plus 4. Then I can add this, 20 plus 4, or I can look at these first. 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 20 is 28. All right, 72 minus 34. Let's start at 34. We need to get up to 72. First thing we're going to do is get to the next biggest group of 10. So that's going to be 40. Okay, 34 to 40 is plus 6. Now I'm going to keep hopping till I get to 70. Plus 10 puts me at 50. Plus 10 more puts me at 60. Plus 10 more puts me at 70. But I need to get to 72, so I know plus 2 will get me to 72. So now I'm going to add across the top. 10, 20, 30. 32 plus 6. I know that 6 plus 2 is 8, so we have a total difference of 38. Okay, let's look at our math and science. Rob had 34 snowballs. Some melted. How many melted? We don't know. But now he has 18 snowballs. How many snowballs melted? So we know our question is 34 minus 18 equals what? So I'm going to start the smaller number, 18, and I need to get to 34. So my goal is 34. 18 plus 2 will get me to 20, and then I need to get to 34. So I know plus 10 will get me to 30, and I need to get to 4, so plus 4 more plus 4 gets me to 34. And then I need to add. 10 plus 4 is 14, 15, 16. So there was a total of 16 snowballs that melted. All right, let's go ahead to our back page. Oops, let's go this way. All right. Okay, math practices and problem solving. Add up to solve each problem. Use an open number line. So we have to add up. They want us to keep practicing this strategy so we become experts at it. All right, so let's do our step one. Dino has 41 crayons. He gives 23 crayons to Bridget. So take a look at that. Gives away, we know we're subtracting, to Bridget. And 7 crayons to Dan, minus 7 crayons to Dan. How many crayons does Dino have left? Solve using 2 steps. So we're going to do our first one. We want to do 41 minus 23. 41 minus 23. So we start at the smaller number, 23, and we need to add up to 41. So if I do 20, that's going to put me at 43, and I can't go higher than 41. So let's see, I'm going to get this to the next biggest group of 10. Let's see, if I add 7, that will get me to 30. And if I add 10, it will get me to 40, and I need to get to 41. So I'm going to add one more to get to 41. Then I'm going to add at the top. 10 plus 7 is 17, plus one more is 18. So we had 18 left. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take that 18 and it's going to go right down here. 18, because this is step 2. 18 minus 7 that he gave to Dan. So we're going to start at 7 and we're going to count up to 18. Now let's see. I can do plus 3 will get me to 10, right? Then we need to get to 18 plus 8 will get me to 18. And then I can just add this. 3 plus 8 is 11. So the answer is 11 crayons that he has left. Okay, higher order thinking. Show 2 different ways to add up to find 72 minus 35. So both of these are going to start at 35, 72 minus 35. Now we're going to find 2 different ways to add up. So let's see. I'm going to do my first one. I'm going to add plus 5 to get me to 40, and I need to get to 72. So watch this. I'm going to do a giant hop of plus 30. Puts me at 70, and then I need to get to 72, so I need 2 more, plus 2. So 30 plus 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 30 is 37. So we know that is going to be 37. Another way I can do it is I can break this up into 3 groups of 10. I can do my plus 5 to get me to 40, and then I can do 50, 60, 70. So 50, 60, 70. These are all plus 10, plus 10, plus 10. And then we need to do 2 more, plus 2 to get me to 72. All right, let's take a look at our assessment. We're going to have questions just like this on our final exam. Add up to solve 46 minus 25. Show your work on the open number line and then write an equation. So our equation's already right here. We already know it's going to be 46 minus 25, but we need to find our difference. And again, we always start at the smaller number, so we're going to start at 25, and our goal is to get to 46. So 25, we're going to look for the next group of 10. I know if I hop plus 5, that's going to get me to 30. I have to get to 46, so I'm going to do plus 10 will get me to 40. And then 40 to 46 is plus 6, gets me to 46. And then I need to add here at the top. So I'm going to take a look at this. 5 plus 6 equals 11 plus 10. Well, I know 10 plus 10 is 20, so 11 plus 10 is 21. Whew, that was a lot. Great job, everybody.